Welcome to the Silver Gauntlets, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon / evening / insert your own time zone here. I'm Tobias. I'm your restreamer for today. Welcome to this doubleheader, Ramond versus dowsey, main bracket round 3, game 1 and 2 right after that. I'm just not even gonna talk anymore and just hand you over straight to our commentators, Spell and anglhz. Hope you're gonna have a great time. Thanks everyone for tuning in here. Spell, anglhz, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Very excited based on the last match I did. So I'm hoping this one is more tamer, but no promises.
The series could be resolved right here, or you might have to come back another day for another game.
Yeah, that is exciting, having the double hitters. And it really tests the runners, just how quickly you're able to just disconnect and then come back for a second game, because Triforce Blitz can really mess up someone's brain.
Yeah, I don't envy them. I will point attention to their file names though. It's DND, so we have double damage or double defense right on the menu.
The best two types of D&D.
Indeed. Ramond and dowsey, I think that's the idea. It ends with a D and it starts with a D.
I do need to emphasize that I made doubly sure that I actually was capturing two different streams today.
I was going to ask you, like, do we have the same feed on both, or what's going on?
The difference I see is the tune color.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good spotting. And off they go, blue and red.
And we already have a little bit of a diversion. Those is checking out the stones and medallions values, and Ramond is doing the checking of the maps.
How many? What? 15? What? Okay, something 15-1.
And
I saw Force and Deku as well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, 15-1. That is quite the big numbers.
It is. And we have Fire Temple and Path to Power.
Fire Temple, Path of Power with a 15. That's a really interesting one. I wonder if it's gonna be late hammer or early hammer.
We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's a good question. Anything can happen. Let's be real. Let's be real.
With the fact that both power and wisdom are both fairly high, I am suspecting we're gonna go to Granite Castle at some point. As happen when we have a little bit of a higher numbers. And I also do like the fact that we're starting with the Song of Storm, because a lot of early outing when it comes to adult does involve going up that mountain and just being able to get that grotto away very early. Plus when you go to Child and do the Song in Kokiri, it just helps with early routing.
It does. You know, Granite Castle can show up late, but it can also, in my experience, more likely show up early. It's one of the places where that courage can't show up. Which village is Song of Time, so Mika.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit surprised that we saw both of our runners going adult. I am probably knocking it down to what they wanting to have, either Lullaby or Bomb Bag before doing Child, so that we can knock off a lot in the well.
It's a bonus song right there. I like the river start. We saw that earlier in the tournament from someone as well, who unfortunately did lose their game, but I like it. It gives you 3 more hints, and if you go to Granite Castle first, you set up daytime in a way that you can go to CAC right after. Unfortunately, dowsey didn't do that, so he'll be heading to a nighttime CAC.
Looking like it will be Forest Temple on the Wisdom. That is also a spicy one. So do you think we're gonna get knowledge about the Path of Courage, or are we just gonna have Power and Wisdom paths?
Goron City Foolish. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't like to speculate on things I don't know yet.
Yeah. Just because of Song of Storm there, I almost want to say that the number 1 is in...
Is that a bomb bag on the TARDIS?
It looked either like the bomb bag or the wallet, but I'm
The wallet is brown, is lighter brown in my experience. I didn't see that hint, that went too fast.
That was Cookie Forest.
Okay, forced on what though?
On the power.
Oh, on power, thank you. That's the part I didn't get. I did see Kokiri Forest. Alright. Well, unfortunately, nothing much in the way of good items in River, but some pretty useful hints.
Yeah, and thankfully with that hint as well, Kokiri Forest is fully clearable with that summon, so...
Indeed it is, yeah.
It just adds a lot to the early routing of the seed, and we are probably gonna see dowsey after checking CAC might just rush here.
Yeah. This is why it's nice to go towards Ganon's castle first before you do the river play, because it would be daytime now if you did that.
Yeah. Yeah, coming up here to...
Ooh, a big chest. What have you got for us, Mr. Tempe? A wallet.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, it could still be logically fired, especially at 5 tempo power.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, now we have to wait.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like the days on Hyrule go so fast when you're not waiting for it? But the moment you're waiting for daytime or nighttime, it feels like it takes forever.
That is the speedrunner impatience coming through.
But even I feel that, I don't speedrun.
It probably hits harder though if you're a speedrunner and not playing it carefully.
I don't know. I think if you're a speedrunner and you're waiting for the daytime, you're restarting your route and you run anyway. So
that might be happening as well. But yeah, as said earlier, Ramond going up the mountain, not too much of a surprise here. Very common to see this as said earlier though. I mean, it's not adult routing.
Yeah, there's a bit of a meta going around Triforce Blitz now that seems to really encourage going to this area of the game versus adult, back into Death Mountain Trail. That's what you see a lot.
Yeah, you can get so much information from doing this as well.
Yeah, you can peek everything, which is very useful. Aside from the fairy fountain, of course, but... Oh, big chest. Triforce Path to Wisdom, that's the second time we saw that.
Yes.
And that's a Goron's Bracelet. It could be for anything.
Yeah.
But that does allow you to go into DC and make a start there. There's a lot of checks and hints there. Well, not a lot of hints.
Interesting enough, that could mean that we could see
I love that,
in DC.
I love that little warp back. That's very clever.
Yeah. One thing he could have opted for, which I tend to like doing, is thinking about doing Link to Goron, but also just going to the maze.
Yeah. And we have a double Kokiri Forest path. I thought we saw Wisdom before, but I just rechecked my hints.
It is double.
Yeah, it's Kokiri Forest path and for Wisdom and Power.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, those are interesting. Well, they basically just swapped places as to where they went, so...
Yeah. But that's the thing, we have to see if dowsey considers coming up the mountain because of the hint from the Kokiri Forest.
Yeah, I imagine he will. I think it's the bomb bag. I'm pretty sure it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
The wallet looks different. It's lighter. I would recognize it.
Yeah. But that wallet is then bomb or scale locked.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can get it with a boomerang out of logic, but...
But we have to be logical, remember that.
Of course, of course. Well, you don't necessarily have to, as long as you remember. Oh, excuse me.
Where about it?
But I got a feeling we're gonna be seeing a Mido's warehouse today.
Yeah.
Mido turned his house into an IKEA. It's just stocked full of things.
Just for funsies, how many big sets do you think we're gonna see there?
Well, I imagine... I'm gonna say 3.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say 2. What do you guys in the chat think?
And there's also a prediction going for who will find the first Triforce speed, and 2 out of 3 people think it's going to be Ramond, and 1 out of 3 people think it's going to be dowsey.
Interesting, yeah. It could be that it could be accessible already. That is the thing. And the big F also happening on dowsey's side.
Yeah, that strength could be it. Well, no, because we need storm for that, so that would be a path 2. So, if it's in DC, that is, sorry. Yeah. It could be in the well, that, you know, we have all we need to go into there at least.
Yeah. But yeah, looking at the medallions, Deku, Yab, Spirit, Water, and Forest being our medallions, those are some interesting ones. I did miss what was the water though. And that's fire as well, okay, so, well, thank you so much to our note tracker today for filling us in on what we're missing. But yeah, both Shadow and let's see, which one am I missing? Shadow and DC being stones. Those are quite interesting ones to have as those.
The big difference here is, of course, that one is in nighttime, one is in daytime.
Yeah.
So we're going to see completely different checks from these 2 players.
Yeah, that's quite funny, to be honest.
Well, Ramond will probably do child time, a daytime as well, because he can't leave. Well, he can save warp, I guess. I always forget that we have fixed locations in Triforce.
Yeah, to be honest though, it's too much of a big deal, because he can just head into the castle area and check the 2 hints in there in the meantime. If he
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Maybe pick up the 20 rupees in the chest there. Yep.
And it seems like dowsey's can do the same, but
in
the daytime.
Yep. It makes sense. You want to check those things, right? What would issue?
So far, the word of the seed is reverse. But yeah, Kakariko being a path of wisdom. I wonder if that is the Epona song then, and we have to do GTG or Guru Fortress.
It's not about power, we've seen that.
Yeah, that is our second fire hint.
Yeah. I missed the GTG hint, what was that?
No, it was
Kakariko
for wisdom. We were speculating about Epona then being for GTG.
Yeah, that could be it. Question mark.
Yeah, but I probably would not prioritize that yet. Probably try to get a few more items you can just take more. Maybe getting a shot or the bow before you head there.
Yeah. Dowsey's not waiting for time of day to go to nighttime, he's just heading out.
That's fair enough. Yeah, it is probably the fact that he wants to go to Lon Lon and get another song down. Oh, no, he wants to farm some rupees. That's fast. Getting that shield.
Yeah, you know, if you're here and you need rupees, you might as well pick some up for now. As long as you're fine with that time of day. In Dowsey's case, I mean, it's got to be close to evening now, after that time spent in Hyrule Castle.
So, can you explain to me about who is the on Ramond's side? Because there were apparently a vote happening that I wasn't aware of. Maybe that wasn't actually a thing. Anyway, that was still doing chickens, and it looks like Ramond is gonna be pathing to Gudo Valley, checking those 2 sets there, and then doing potentially Lake. a little bit of a difference in child early routing, but I like it. We get to see more, we get to theorize more about the seed. Yeah, why not? We don't know if Valley is Wonder yet.
We don't. But it's hints, and I imagine Ramond also wants to check the back of Lake. Otherwise, you wouldn't come here. It's a lot of hints.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. And we get Prelude from Malin. That is really nice. And a 50 rupee there if you would like to start working on that that red tunic, but Ramond chooses not to. And let me see did I also not see the tower? Ooh, higher cost of being wisdom as well. We need to find that Salah by then. Yeah, that is definitely a high tier one. And you have suddenly cut off really hard and I can't hear you anymore.
I'm here. I'm just a bit of thought, sorry.
Oh, okay.
You have to enlighten me what the hints I just missed is, though, in Gerudo Valley.
And that was Hyrule Castle for having this.
Okay, that's interesting. That can only be one thing.
Yeah. It's time to start doing a lot of song sets so you can get that lullaby.
Yeah, we're about to get a huge dump of information right here, though.
Yeah.
London Ranch Foolish. Alright. What was the song there again? I don't remember.
That was Prelude.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what you would expect to see.
Yeah. Yeah, so it makes sense. It wasn't anything that popped out when we sold out here to London. But I was expecting that we inside the Ganos Castle as well for wisdom.
We didn't see a hint, did we?
What?
The hint, he just walked past, he didn't check it, did he?
He did. It was inside Ganos Castle for Path of Wisdom.
I saw him target and nothing happened. Weird. Inside Ganos Castle for Wisdom, okay.
We're getting a lot of wisdom hints.
Well, I mean, wisdom is a big path, so it makes sense.
I thought it would be a little bit more split up between wisdom and power because they are roughly the same.
And that's a duplicate of the LLR hints. Not too interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, we may not get any curse hints, so who is able to figure out that one first?
I don't think we'll get any hints for him at all because I think it's just storms to enter well.
Yeah, but then they would need either Selah's Lullaby, which we will have to get anyways, or
there's plenty of checks to side of the well are not bombed until locked.
But it is not a 0 path, it is a 1 path.
Yeah, exactly, Courage. Well, the starting song is still on the path, it's still a unique item. Yeah.
Okay, that is why I was confused.
Yeah, no. I'll say that is what it is, but there's a good chance. Could also be bonds for DC, and then you get access to Ganon's Castle as well. That's an option. It's a couple of options.
But we did see that strength upgrade on Ramond's side, so that could be what is pointing to DC.
No, it cannot be because that's locked behind Storm, so that's path 2.
Ah, okay, that's true. Then that might be the Wanderer, that strength one.
It could be Wanderer. Maybe. We haven't had any information on that in that regard yet.
Yep.
That's a weird Scarecrow song, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you said when it comes to Scarecrow song, you only see 2 notes rapidly repeated.
Yeah, or a circle, like someone just spinning the analog stick, that happens too, but that I've never seen. It's like a half circle, it's weird.
It was almost actually somewhat healing.
Yeah, it was Sawyer's song, I think, the first thing was being weird. I think it's just a half circle on the dialogue, on the analog stick.
Yeah.
It's a song you can play. And we are off to... I'm not sure are you taking the... Oh, I would have saved War to Key Forest.
Well, Ramond has not been to long yet, so that is why.
But Ramond knows it's foolish.
It is probably that he just wants to song it. You're probably not gonna
He wants to prelude. Okay, yeah. Alright, fair, that's fair. It does save some time if you play it more than twice.
Yeah, as stated in this act, for what he knows, it could be either prelude, it could be serenade, sometimes even sun song helps, so it could be that he's looking for any of those.
Sun song, I don't know. We've already checked most of the day and nighttime specific checks. I'm not so convinced that it would be that useful, personally. I wouldn't expend this much time to get Sun song at least. Prelude maybe. Even that.
Yeah. Also, hello about everyone coming from Artificial Red's stream. Thank you so much for the raid.
Oop, we're save warping. Let's find out what's in Mido's warehouse.
Yeah.
I said 3 big chests, didn't I?
And that was also a little different one from Dowsey for the Scarecrow song.
Yeah. Down and just loads of Ace.
Oh, and Dowsey is actually gonna check south of Harrow Field for that grotto.
Yeah. It's just another hint. I don't know if I really like it though. It's a lot of time for one check, and you might have to come back later for the other ones.
Yeah, just having bombs beforehand.
2? Yeah, it's 2. Well, congratulations.
Yay.
A Poe and a bottle. That isn't it. That's not a big Poe. The hovers though. That could be it. For either of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's probably for wisdom, but it honestly it could be for either. It's just that, wisdom, if we're talking Din's Fire and Hover Boots, that kind of adds up nicely to the 12, right?
Yeah, it does.
Hover Boots, Magic, Din's Fire, boom, there you go. You have everything you need for
We're
Shadow.
not completely down yet, though. We still have 2 more checks in here.
Indeed. And one of them isn't it. We know that the Poe isn't it, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be it.
Look at that, you already won.
Riddle Fortress, half the power. And that's strength 2.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much excludes the... Well, I mean, we still have to check the Phoenix Sword Chest, but I'm going to say that there's a very small likelihood of that strength being one that we found in the beginning.
Yeah. And Ramon's choosing to skip out on Nekukiri's sword, so we're gonna see what Dowsey found here.
Yeah, my guess is that power involves the Spirit Temple, and the hover boots are for wisdom. That's just my intuition.
Yeah. The second good 4%.
Yep. But again, it's impossible to say for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, looking like we're gonna we have Shadow in mind.
What's this? Not this. I'm looking at my hints, but I thought I realized something, but no, never mind.
Alright then, we don't have to mention it then.
Well, let's say Epona is indeed for let's say Epona is for crossing the bridge, right? That could point towards the Fortress of Power as well. And I say that because if that's the case, that would imply that the first 12 steps of power are also the first 12 steps of wisdom, which I don't think is unlikely, personally.
Yeah, technically both of the Triforce pieces can land in the same dungeon. There's nothing preventing that.
Yeah, well, I don't think that, but I think that, they are just the same paths in the beginning, basically. But you find something after the 12 steps that leads you to Shadow. I think wisdom is in Shadow, it's just my gut feeling.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is, to be honest. Because if it is, let's say it is in Deep Shadow, then we have also the Zelda's Lullaby, which might be one of those diversions of the path. Or a sidetrack on the path.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, not too big of a surprise here on Ramond's side, rushing to Serious on to try to get that lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah, ZL will be nice right about now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nocturne though.
Ooh, okay. That is quite an interesting one. And Haunted Wasteland Foolish, we do like that to see that.
It's always there, isn't it? I swear the last 6 seats I commentated, that hint always shows up. Haunted Wasteland Foolish is just a guarantee, not anything else.
It is almost the same boat with Hyrule Castle and DTG Wanderer. Oh,
Ooh.
that. But yeah, we do know that Fortress had the Path of Power, but the fact that DTG then is Wanderer is very interesting. It does make you wonder how much do you want to focus on that, because while it might help you out with something thing, you don't technically need it.
So let's see. It can't be the strengths, because we've already found 2 strengths, right? And they were both accessible at the same time. And anything in GTG strength-wise is going to be a bit harder to get to, I think.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, it could. Nah, I don't think it's the strength, at least. Could be for bombs.
Yeah, potentially.
We're out.
Yeah. And unfortunately, if the time would have been a little bit better on Ramond's side, he could have gotten off that dump digging already.
Yeah, it's not strength, because the strength Triforce is path. So, but I'm thinking. Yeah, no, no, never mind. It is just path. So. I'm not very good at my thoughts today. I'm a bit tired, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But yeah, maybe bombs. What other duplicates could be? Hookshot, but I think that one is less likely. Bow, maybe? I don't know. There's a couple of options.
Yeah.
But what I do think, if it's in GTG, there's a good chance the other one is right in there as well. But that chicken is gonna go off the fence.
Reading through the comments here, I think if it is this Silver Gauntlet is one of the paths, then we could see a Spirit Temple adult being a path then. Instead of DTG.
That's what I think, at least right now.
Also, shout out to chickens.
Oh yeah. You know, Time Bolero. Oh, that's useless.
Yeah, we have
hovers,
so yeah, we don't need it. It would have been nice just to get to Fire Temple quicker once we need to go there, but yeah. Oh, we got a little hot, but it is time for the duel.
Yeah, indeed it is. No ZL, but that's fine. So, did I just say ZL? Damn, I meant ZL.
But yeah, Dowsey is gonna get dump digging. That's gonna be important.
Well, it depends on what it is. It's not important. Never mind.
Well, you say that, but remember, this is Triforce Blitz. We are not picking up a lot of extra hearts and stuff like that, so a lot of things can be dangerous. And
well, I mean, we have the Po bottle, so we can always pick up a fairy later with that, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, can still be dangerous.
I'm a little worried about what Dowsey is doing, though.
Yeah.
Why are we not going well again?
It is probably that he knows that he's gonna have to get Zelda's Lullaby at some point, so he's just maybe just not thinking about it at the moment.
there's a key. Helps to have a key.
Yeah.
Remember, the key logic is that we can't get downstairs until we, sorry, we can't get to that chest with the like and the other one until we find all 3 of them. That's small. Of course, we don't care about key logic. That's small. I mean, if the Triforce is in here, it's got to be one of the checks we can access right now. Otherwise, it would be a path count of 2.
Yeah, and that is probably why Ramond is here.
Look at that. That's a big one.
Yeah, it is a big one. Was a little bit surprised that he didn't check for what was under the bombable pile.
He might still. Oh well, look at that.
There it is. Carrots has been found.
Yeah, don't call me a psychic, but I called that one.
Yeah. There might be one reason why dowsey didn't go here, but that would then be 2 different strategies we see between these 2 players. And that is dowsey, seeing the 2 higher numbers, decides to play for the late game compared to Ramond, trying to guarantee himself getting that 12 or 15 path, and then knowing that the one is probably well with the fact that it is a 1 path, decides to guarantee that one instead and then go for carries later.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I also agree with what someone in chat just said. I think it's very much a good possibility that the 2 pieces will never be found at all. And so I don't think rushing the courage is a bad idea.
Yeah, I understand that mindset as well. I'm just trying to think of the 2 different possibilities.
Of course. Yeah, nothing Ramond is doing, or dowsey's doing is bad, I would say, but it's, you know... Which you could argue it's a strategic misplay. If path counts that high, there's always a chance.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen more than once in this tournament, even pretty recently, actually.
Yeah.
Anything here is, of course, path 2, because we already have no way of getting the strength without the storms.
Yeah, but still, checking this, we might find maybe fire arrow instead of Din's.
There's a good chance of swing. He didn't peek it though, so he could have avoided this.
Yeah.
And we're going adult again.
Yeah, having prelude. It is just a little bit of a minute detour.
It is. And we are in DC on dowsey's side, using that strength to make some kind of headway into this dungeon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ramond taking that Epona song over to Gerudo Fortress though and chasing the strength 2 that he has.
Yeah, wouldn't be too big of a surprise. I would have really wanted to have seen Hookshot first, but that one might be in Gerudo Fortress. But yeah, I would want to see Hookshot then, so he could get to the silver block.
Yeah, of course, if there is a hookshot in GTG behind the hill block, that would imply the other hookshot is also there.
Yeah,
because it's Wanderer. Or, you know, they have to be both accessible with the strength 2 in that case.
Yeah. It might also be the fact that Ramond is playing for the song in Desert Colossus.
Oh, that's a big chest. Could also be that, yeah, absolutely. And I don't think that's a bad play at all. Because if it is for that, then we have some really interesting information that might just imply that we need some really strange logic chain for Magic and Lens, or you know, or for Requiem.
Yeah.
Perhaps to get ZL access, you never know.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, dowsey finding a boomerang.
Indeed, he did. No lair to go with it though, makes it kind of useless.
Well, we do know that we need to go inside Gandalf's castle at some point, and that boomerang does do wonders for the Yabu.
That's true. But again, without a letter, it's not particularly useful, so we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Ramond also going into... Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I thought he was going up, but he's just aligning himself.
Yeah. Also gonna head into DC and try to get the riches in here before heading off to over to good though.
Ooh, that's low health. Gotta be careful now with those bombs.
Yeah, it is very easy to die in here.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna say it's very easy to take damage, but it just ended up being even thinking of the worst that could happen.
Well, in Ramond's situation, taking damage is dying right now, so...
Yeah.
Fortunately, no low health warning, though.
Yeah. That is nice. I am still having PTSD of Link to a Past match I commentated, where somehow the runner decided to have double speed on heartbeat.
Isn't that like a... Isn't that like the sound that it makes when you go double speed?
Basically.
So it just sounds like it's always running fast then.
Yeah. You are getting so stressed from it.
Epona and one while they're waiting to rush Carpet Man. Beast 1 was inside of the well, in the central area on the left.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Both of us I have to help.
Small. And we can't see that one from there. Also small. Oh, there's DC play. Oh, and Ramon's out.
Yeah.
Now there is a strength like boomerang, technically speaking, so that could be on the path.
Yeah, it could be.
Now where's Ramond going next?
Oh, choosing.
And Dowsey also getting here, so
It might be
high-fiving.
both players might be thinking about Garuda now. Ramond was about to go side to follow that boomerang button, was like, wait, I should probably stay as an adult.
Ramond setting time of day for some reason. It was already nighttime, I think, but now it's double nighttime. And we're going. Oh, we're setting up for Dempe digging here.
Yeah.
He just wants the exact right time of day. Okay. And Dowsey is heading off to do something far more productive, I would say.
I don't like the dumper digging here, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a lot of time invested for just a single tick. And something that isn't even hinted or anything. Like if this was a path breaker, I would maybe see the reason behind doing this, but when you have Eponas, and there's a path fortress waiting for you, and you have hover boots, so you can literally clear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then I would argue this is a bit of a mistake. No, Grave is not path as far as we know. Yeah, Hookshot could be very true. There is something in there. Unfortunately, Dowsey does not have the strength to check the chest behind the silver bush spot.
Yeah, and that is gonna be a little bit costly, unfortunately.
Potentially costly. We don't know for sure. We're getting skulls trying to split.
I am almost consuming it this time around. But
Getting skulls and Triforce Blitz, that's a strategy, I suppose.
Well, if we look on our hints, we did have Ekarico go as one of the path, and we basically just locked in that it was the Epona. Now, but what if it is 10 skulls?
It is possible, but you would chase the Epona first before you commit to something as time costly as that. Oh, never mind. Ramond has a really clever play here. We're using the boomerang to go get that ball back from the TARDIS.
We were speaking about that earlier, but
yeah, this is out of logic, of course, but this is very clever, actually.
Yeah.
But now I want to leave. Yeah, that was actually a pretty clever play. Ramond knew something we forgot. And you get to check Dempe on the way there. I like this play a lot more. I'm not 100% sold on this salt. I will be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, on the other hand, Dowsey just getting himself access to GGG, so we'll be seeing some other interesting things here.
Yeah. The positive thing here as well is that he won't even have enough to take 10 skulls.
No, he won't. Yeah.
If he had more skulls and we just needed maybe 3 or so, I would have been 100% more sold with this.
Yeah, I think the Wombat play was fine, but I think this is quickly becoming a waste of time. Dowsey taking an interesting route to that top chest.
Yeah.
This is definitely slower than doing it the other way around, but okay.
It's doing it a little bit more vanilla style.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair enough.
No hookshot. I don't think you need hookshot with glitchless jumps. I think you can make it up here regardless, right?
Yeah.
If you have the hover boots.
If you have hovers, you can get it. And in fact,
Yeah.
it was also big. The other one would have been if was bow for horse race archery, but yeah.
Yeah, we do need a bow for the horse race archery, and it's a hookshot.
And, oh my god, being saved.
That's a big pickup right now.
And yeah, that is just gonna push him straight into GTG for that Wanderer hint.
Yeah, I also just want to point out that we have a strength from Kokiri Forest and a hookshot from Fortress. We don't have access to Forest Temple yet. But that could definitely be something the seed is pushing us towards now.
Yeah, as a runner that can't do GTG hookshot-less, I'm so happy seeing that hookshot.
You should really learn it. It's a useful trick, and it's actually pretty easy.
I know how to do the silver rupee, but I can't get past the fires afterwards.
Oh, there's a nice little trick there. I mean, why not mention it right now while Ramond is doing this quick check here? See if it's something big. Oh, it's a big chest. Never mind. Hold on. Pause that thought. It's a slingshot. That is.
Abandon the thought and go back to what you said.
Yeah. So that could be Wanderer. We don't know yet, but you know, there's plenty of checks left in here. But anyway, once we come up to the wall, I'll explain it. Basically, you can 180 from it after aligning yourself with a wall, and then do a neutral roll to get yourself at a 45-degree angle, and you just walk backwards, and it will go right like 99% of the time.
Okay. I was thinking about something you had to do with side hop or something like that.
You can use side ups if you want, but that's the way I do it.
Okay.
And it's never failed me. We don't know CL location just yet. ZL, so I keep wanting to kill this habit off.
But yeah, our best bet right now is that it is sitting at Desert Colossus.
Let's see how Dowsey does it. Maybe he does it the way I do it. No, definitely not. Oh wait, he has a hookshot. Forget it. Give in to the US pronunciation spell? No.
Yeah.
I will not be doing that.
Yeah. Interesting here is that we see Dowsey following that path of power for Fortress, while Ramond is following the power for fire instead.
Yeah. If I can make a prediction, I'm going to say that ZL is not on Bolero. I think Bolero is Minuet.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
English simplified. Yeah, I prefer traditional English.
Oh yeah, all the ways. And I really like that bomb strat from Ramond as well.
The old ways, yeah. Very nice, clever little trick there. Market path to power. Okay. We didn't find anything there yet. We're gonna need some bombs for that, but Ramond has access to that now.
Yeah, it's gonna be either bomb or magic plus lens of truth.
Dowsey did kind of skip out of GGG pretty quickly there, and so we don't really know if that slingshot is actually the Wonder. There's a good chance though.
Yeah, it is a solid chance.
It cannot be a hookshot. It would have to be a bow if it's not the slingshot at this point.
Yeah. And his Seria song.
That's basically the same thing. I was basically right.
Yeah, basically like right. But yeah. What was I gonna say again? I lost my thought there.
I have no idea.
Alright, so what I was gonna say, just like I mentioned with Jabu with hookshot, Deku is one medallion as well. So it could be that those are the two ones we're gonna get for getting to Gamma Castle. Sure.
Yeah, and also interesting to... Sorry, Yeah, I was also gonna say Deku is also Force Medallion. It could be Zell.
Yeah. And another one what to get into the kind of class as well is honestly Forest for that yellow medallion. So yeah, we could probably see Forest, and then we see either Deku or Yabu, depending on where the key sword is, versus
Ramond.
where Celestia is.
Ramond going to get that fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these hover boots could indeed be for Vaja. It's not a bad play at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Chuck, chuck, chuck. Get it off fairy. We don't need to reset timer resets when you enter Vaja's room, but I don't think Ramond knows that.
I think he's gonna go deeper to fight.
Oh right, we have no hammer, we can't do Vaja. I'm an idiot. Chat, no! Chat, no! No!
That's that. That's that. But yeah, at the same time as speaking about Seraphon, we do see dowsey doing the middle skip. We're gonna see Ramond doing the middle skip though. It is where you play a Saria song.
Yeah, just getting everything over him, I know. I do know the memes.
Anyways, continuing on. This little trick is so good.
You can nail it, yeah. I just prefer to go out of the water and then, you know, you're basically already good for it.
Yeah, I am also in that.
These steps are pretty unnecessary because we did get out of the water, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dowsey doing it the way he likes, and now it works.
Yeah, if you fall down, just give up and do the climbing up from the water trick.
Yeah, that's the same trick.
Yeah.
Fire is hammer locked. We have just confirmed that. That's very interesting because we do know Fire Temple is path to power, right? Yes. So we know hammer is on that path now. There's no arguing there. So.
And also vanilla minuet.
Vanilla Minuet. Well, you know, see, I was basically right.
Yeah.
I like this though. I like that we're going into forest. I think this is a good play.
Yeah. Not only for the medallion, but also it is just a few things we can get in here.
Yeah, and we have a hook shot that's on path, and we have 2 strengths that are on path. So it feels logical to me.
Oh, rip for Ramond, by the way.
This is gonna be really close. Is it gonna make it? No.
Oh.
Right before the finish line.
And having fears up the fairy as well.
Yeah, well, he wasn't gonna go any deeper into fire, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Dowsey having some issues there with the controller sensitivity, but we're fine.
Yeah. That's like the only grudge I have with the game is that the controller can be really bad when aiming.
Don't worry, guys.
Depending on which one is controller and what sort of version you're playing on.
Yeah. Don't worry, chat. It's not us that took the F. It's the fairy that took the F.
Yeah.
Water Temple foolish. You love to see it.
Absolutely.
That's why I like that we prioritize dungeons for foolish sins.
Yeah, it feels so good. Because not only does it say that there's not gonna be any good items there, it also says you're not gonna find a 5.3 here. Don't
Indeed. Yeah, it's literally foolish. There's nothing there. Don't go.
Yeah.
That basically, this also basically just means long shot is never going to be required in this seat. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing a lot for the hint game so far in this season.
yeah, we have got a lot of information. Actually, I think.
We might have had an effort carry, but not on Dowsey side.
By the way, on that note, I will. Oh yeah, damn, that's a really unfortunate dying there. It happens though, it happens, especially with that little help. But on a different note, we have found all the hints. We found 4 power hints, 5 wisdom hints, and 1 wanderer. So the pool is run dry. Ramond might not know that yet, though. We're back in DC. I don't mind that. Chase those bombs a bit further. Actually solve Ganon's capital access. Oh, right, never mind. Good point, chat. You're right. You're completely right. There's one more path still. There's always one wanderer.
Ramondo's students are coming back to DC. Oh, magic on Dowsey's side. Let's go.
Yeah, that's very useful.
That is gonna lead us into what we think is gonna have one of the perfect pieces.
Shadow Temple, yeah, it's just a big guess. Of course, I have nothing to confirm that.
I have to have a thought. And that's that if one of the perfect pieces might actually be in not in the life trial.
Light Trout, I don't know.
Because
we have two strengths locked by storms, so it would have to be pretty deep for that other strength. It's not impossible though. It's not impossible.
It could be something like it is a late Kokiri sword and then the Kokiri sword leading to Golden Gauntlets in either Ganon's Castle or in Deku.
Yeah. I hear people on the lens crossing. That's of course still possible too. But I don't know. My gut feeling says Shadow, but I've been known to be wrong before. So
yeah.
Oh, that was a bit of a messy Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, he doesn't. This is why you buy
a shield. Yeah.
If you're gonna think about Forest, just go and get yourself a shield.
Yep.
Because we are about to have the Wimbledon tournament of Forest.
Yeah. I would say it's kind of in Ganon's favor right now, though.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, Ramond.
Do we know if he checked for the one on top?
Has he peeked that one? I don't remember.
Also, he's using a lot of explosives.
Yeah, that's okay. He got bombs.
Yeah, and there is a pot in the back, but still.
What do you mean it's the most trash boss fight in the game? This is probably how the designers intended it.
Yeah, that's why they had the fight 2 times.
This is how I did it as a child, okay, chat? And I beat it on the 9th try or something.
Yeah, spell have confirmed higher rank than the Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, exactly. You will be seeing me at the Hyrule Open, that's for sure.
And yep, he's gonna pick up the key as well, so that if he decides to come back, he will be able to continue checking in here. But we have to see. Does he want to go in because sure.
I think we will. We needed a key to progress further, though.
Yeah.
We have no bow and no Song of Time.
Yeah. This is also a nice thing to do. To also do when with the forest, you get 2 extra hits.
Yeah. Zora's River Foolish. I think. Or that Wanderer. I honestly couldn't. That was so fast.
That is interesting. Well, it looks
Foolish,
like
okay.
Yeah, we don't have to do frogs this time around.
Yeah. Frog's dead. Let's see what happens next, though, because we might find our last path or Wanderer hint here.
Yeah.
Market. No, we've seen that. And we're going back to Forest, which, you know, makes sense. I don't mind it. Hookshot and Strength on the path. It's kind of... It's a good read. I wouldn't say it's a bad read at all.
Yeah.
My fear is if it is indeed lens for crossing, this might just very well all end up being just to find a lens in Forest or something. Well, we found a magic there, to be fair. That magic could be it. Magic for crossing. I would have honestly, when they went to Fortress, when Dowsey was in Fortress, I was really surprised that he didn't do the crossing for the song. He might not know how to, of course, that's always an option.
Well, it looks like it is time for round 2 for dowsey against Stelphos.
Yeah, harder than Phantom Ganon confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh god, this gives me anxiety. I wish. Please, game, give him a shield. Just give him a shield.
No, don't do that. It's gonna be from this. That's gonna be the ultimate tease.
No, I will be happy with that. Give him a Hylian shield right here, right now.
Oh, the fairy though.
The fairy is trolling like real hard right now. Oh, the time is just going down the drain here, and that's not a good thing because this is costly. It's not just like takes quite a bit to get to this room.
Yeah, it does. Each time he loses 45 seconds on this.
Literally, team never buy shield adherents are in shambles right now.
Yeah. And just look, Ramond is catching up to where dowsey is. Yeah, I also had an other thought, because I was wondering why Ramond decided to finish off DC, because he does have that courage team, and my thought was then, does he tend to finish Shadow? Because that would give him that...
Oh, not again, dowsey!
That's sad. Yep, he's just gonna leave.
That's really...
Yeah. Also, blame check for a month.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to entertain the thought that that's going to be required in any shape or form, personally.
I think that's fair.
I refused.
Yeah. So I wondered with this match, how many more people are gonna be for a team always by a shield?
I think this seed is probably the biggest indication you ever needed that you should be teamed by a shield. Skipping that Moblin there by a hair.
Yeah. Yeah, time for Ganon's Castle.
Indeed it is. As far as dowsey is concerned, this could still be, well... Yeah, I mean, no, there's no way this can't be it for him. It's Epona's and hook shots and hovers locked. Man, Ramond doesn't have a hook shot to continue, so he's gone here.
He got really lucky with the fact that it was Minuet here.
Yeah, true. He can come back later.
Yeah, but he was playing that this was Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, I think we're about to see a double D against Castle here.
Yeah.
So what I want Ramond to do is go to GTG. Or Fortress, sorry. And cross that wasteland.
Yeah.
Come on, chat, stay with me. Cross that wasteland. Maybe if we give our runners some energy, they'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope for that. And there is our big test. And also, the fire.
It's indeed blue fire. But you can use the Unfreeze King's Aura.
Yeah.
If someone might want to do something that crazy. Hey, it's a bomb bag.
I'm trying to think if that could be the after bomb bag.
Well, we know the other bomb bag we got right now is either skill or bomb blocked, so... Ooh, another big one. We can reach that thing due to its size. And that's... an empty bottle. Well, blue potion, but that might as well be empty, honestly.
Yeah. Blue goo though. Don't diss on blue goo.
I did some blue goo.
Blue goo is good.
Ramond going to feel pretty bad about finding a bomb bag here after investing quite a considerable amount of time into getting the other one.
I don't think he technically minded though, because
it did allow him to do a lot of things.
It did make so that he is basically only needs two songs for Graveyard, and he was able to knock out also a few other things on the path there, so.
Oh, and Ramond also be able to gain this because of those hovers. It's just a blue potion, but you know.
Okay then, are we gonna see more Fs? Because we are into Gauntlet. Collecting one Triforce fight for another.
Yeah, true. And now with an added environmental hazard.
Yeah. And yeah, Ramond also Counter Spirit trial. So for that 1 second there, so that is also one advantage dowsey has currently.
Yeah, sure.
And that is just a tiny one, so that is not gonna be it. And he's leaving. He's not even gonna bother his spirit.
He has stealth with PTSD at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, what is he gonna do then?
The DC, I think he has bomb back. Has to be DC play this, right? Surely.
I think in fire.
Maybe. Either way, there's a lot of bombable checks on the way there, so
Yeah.
that's probably where we're going.
Yeah.
And Ramond must be heading to GTG, or Grudo Fortress. There's no other way, surely.
Yeah. It is looking like he just wanted a chance to get bow before heading there. A bow or a hook shot to just do more checks over there, but yeah, at some point he's just gonna bite bullets.
Yeah. So it's very possible that it's Epona's hovers hookshot for access to Forest Temple, because then Saria's to get your bombs, right? That could literally be it.
Yeah.
That could be part of the path chain so far. What are we doing, Ramond? Please cross the wasteland.
Yeah. Also, we do have an obligatory thing because we hit the happy 1 hour mark. So
Happy 1 hour, and thank God we are actually making our way over there.
yeah.
When he played that prelude, I had a heart attack almost. I was like, not again.
Yeah. So, first of all, we want to thank our runners, Ramond and dowsey, for putting up so far an amazing show for us. We're also thanking our trackers today, which are Prince Sidon and Rafa and Shanok. I think that is how we pronounce that. Also, thank you so much to Spell for being here and just calming my chaos. Just you being here gives me, calms me down.
Well, wait, hold on. I have a calming influence on someone? Damn, there are miracles left in this universe, it seems.
Oh, you don't want to see me how I am when I do commentary for Nordic Randomizer.
I'm just saying, I usually agitate people. Hey, it's a big chest behind a bomb.
Let's go.
DMC Path to Power. That is almost certainly for Saria's songs, so that would check out what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, it must be. And look at that. Goron tunic.
Can't be it, we have a wallet, so...
Yeah, but the fact that Goron tunic behind the bomb there was pretty funny.
Was that Power crater, right?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would suggest Triforce for strength, Fortress hook shots. Oh, wait, the strength is not necessary yet, but it will be later. So the hook shot from Fortress, the Eponas from Cat, and that implies that a hook shot, and then Saria's song from Crater, and then we have access to Forest Temple for our bomb bag.
Yep.
Now,
I also think this was the first Water Temple fully synced for Ramond, so he's also getting some very nice valuable information here.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, time for dowsey to get his silver gauntlet.
And indeed he is. In general, I would say Ramond's routing is just a little, well, not a little bit, a lot tighter than dowsey is so far, but anything can still happen in this race. I don't think either run has a particularly big lead over the other. Ramond obviously does have that first Triforce piece, but that can easily turn around. I'm amazed he remembered that he played it like that. Because I'd be thinking like, okay, which note did I play first? No! What? No!
No, but you just unlock Scarecrow. One check. I don't like. What are you here?
Oh.
But. Okay, sure. He didn't have hookshot yet, and that was why. I'm seeing that. I remember that.
Yeah,
now.
but you should go to Fortress. You don't need hookshot for Fortress at all.
I don't believe. Just.
Why didn't we come to South Hyrule Field if we weren't going to Fortress? Like, this is not. You know what? I take that was about the tire routing. This is weird. I'm just confused. I mean, I get it. We're going market to see what's behind those bombs, which would be the next step in my logic chain.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's lens.
It is probably lens.
Because Force is magic, remember. Force is magic.
Yeah.
Technically bombs from the medallion.
I am trying to think of a scenario though where that path is on Treasure's game instead.
This could be lens. It could also be hammer. That's what I'm gonna say. We'll see. Well, that's not it.
It's not game 1.
Nope, it's another one.
Don't do that. It might give you something good if not bomb her second game.
It's a hammer.
It's the hammer.
It is the hammer. That's what we need it for Fire Temple.
Yeah.
It's a bone lock hammer. Okay, so I'm going to say Fire Temple as the lens then.
Yeah, probably.
And it all could have been avoided if we just went to across the wasteland.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong. There could be something entirely different in Fire, but my gut feeling at this point really is telling me that there is a lens in there.
Something is not helping Ramond right now.
No. Ramond, unfortunately, I don't think knows the setup here.
Yeah. No, I was thinking,
this is good.
I was talking about the fact
It's not good!
that the big chicken is blocking him. The big chicken on the other side of the wall is blocking him from doing it.
Okay, he's got it. But does he have enough bombs to finish this now?
He might only have one, but I don't think so.
Oh, this is...
No.
this is anxiety-inducing.
That big chicken.
So there's 12 items on the path to power, right? And so far I've got Eponas, Hookshot, Sarias, Magic, Bomb, and Hammer. That's 7. That's all I can confirm at this point.
Yeah.
Well, the magic is unconfirmed. We don't know that for sure yet, but I think there's a good chance.
Yeah.
So we lent the cross, right? And then we probably find the owl there.
Yeah. That might be really sad that you can Sarah from now. To be honest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's an exceptionally well-coded game. It really is, though, to be fair.
So, why don't you tell us what we are looking at? Because it seems like we have a few new watchers for this tournament.
Right. Sure. Why not? This is Triforce Blitz, and if you've ever watched Ocarina of Time Randomizer before, you might be a little bit confused as to what the goal is. In Triforce Blitz, Link is tasked with finding the three Triforce pieces of Power, Wisdom, and Courage, which are located in one of Hyrule's dungeons, looting, open the well, and so forth. To find these three Triforce pieces, however, Link does have a significant amount of information at his disposal, given to him through the Gossip Stones, so-called path hints. If you look at the middle of the screen, we can see that there is a Power, Wisdom, and a Courage Triforce piece there, with a number, and that number indicates the amount of required items of which there are no duplicates available to find that item. For example, you know, well, it could be anything. In the case of Courage, it's just Song of Storms. That's basically the quick rundown of it. If you want more information, go to triforceblitz.com/how to play with dashes in between. Or just go to triforceblitz.com. All the information is there.
Thank you so much for that. I'll look at the timer, but I think it was 1.5 minutes rundown.
Right. Oh yeah, and one more thing, of course, this is the important part. There are many path hints located throughout Hyrule, which will be something like Kokiri Forest on Path to Power. So one of the items, those 12 steps, is going to be from Kokiri Forest.
Yes.
Yes, the Triforce pieces are always located in a dungeon, and it cannot be a dungeon hinted foolish, and dungeons are hinted first in both foolish locations and locations. Those will always be taken out of the way first.
Yes. Also, as a note, it could happen that all three could have potentially the path of the 20. So because of that, there is a set time of 2-hour deadline.
Right. Yes.
So, if we reach that 2 hour without them finding all three, then we are looking at how many Triforce pieces it has, and if they have the same amount, we are looking at the one who found the earliest Triforce of the current number they have.
Exactly. Yes. Kind of give a quick rundown. I think honestly, Triforce Blitz can be a bit hard to explain, but when you see it, it's pretty self-explanatory. So I would just recommend sticking around to see what happens. And hopefully, it will all start making sense pretty quickly. Right now, we're kind of chasing that power, and we just found a hammer on Path to Power, and we can kind of conclude that everything that locked it beforehand kind of suggests that we have to get a Epona song to obtain a hookshot from Fortress. That hookshot, it doesn't give us access to Forest Temple. However, we didn't have access yet because we didn't have Saria's Minuet. Saria's song we found on the bridge, which you could go with either our Hobbits or our hookshot. Which led into finding magic in forest, a bomb bag after getting a medallion. So as far as we know, this is the only accessible medallion to us right now. And that bomb bag gave access to the hammer from Market. And we'll have to see where we don't know that magic is necessary yet, but I got a good feeling that we need to cross the wasteland. So we're looking for a lens right now.
Yeah, probably. Although I'm surprised.
It could also be inspired for access to the Shadow Temple, though.
It could. Yeah, we have almost all of the items first. Early Shadow.
We have all the items to do Shadow because we have hook shots as well.
Well, that is if you know how to do the Iron Boot. That's all the Iron Boots to get into Deep Shadow.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And as well, Zelda's Lullaby.
True. We need to Zelda by all of Fire Temple. Yeah, I think that crossing experience is hard regardless. But we could also another option is we find a Kokiri sword in Fire Temple and we go to Deku Tree to get set it all from Horse Medallion song. We'll have to wait and see, of course, but we'll find out soon enough. I like the Ramond in Fire Temple right now. I really like this play. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he was here earlier but didn't find any, so it makes sense that he's going back here.
Well, if you don't have the path one piece, I could just suggest that you're not looking for it, right? Like, it could just be that Dowsey's like, okay, I'm gonna find this other piece first and then just quickly grab the Triforce piece wherever the heck it might be.
Yeah, playing for that late game as we mentioned earlier.
Right, it's time for Volvagia. I like Volvagia, it's my favorite boss fight in Randomizer, OoT Randomizer. It's just so exciting to see people do it really quickly.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know if Ramond will be able to do it quickly, but let's hope so. My favorite starts with the bomb shoes though, it just goes so fast.
Yeah, they're dropping the bomb shoes and using not to immediately explode them.
Yeah. We won't be seeing that here though, he has no shoes to speak of.
Yeah. But at the same time, Dowsey's doing Child Guanseri,
which is foolish. We know this is foolish, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is exciting, but we know it is foolish.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
We're getting the normal bombs though from Ramond.
Yeah, he has no bomb shoes, so this is the only way. Oh, that's a troll hole. He needs to move it to the other side. Yeah, when that happens to you, best option is to just roll Kovacha over to the other side, but it still went okay.
Yeah.
That was a pretty clean Kovacha, even with the troll hole.
Yeah. So for people who doesn't know why he just died from one sword jump, basically there are two hitboxes for Varga. One for when he's up in the air, as here, and there's one that is when he's going out of the holes and sitting. The one in the air is always loaded in and is where he last went in.
Yeah, and to be clear, it's not easy to hit that spot. You have to put the bomb in a very specific area of the hole to hit the tail. And the nice thing is that with the initial hole, it's very easy actually to hit the tail because it's the location is well known, whereas with the other holes, it's not exactly the same spot.
Yeah. So yeah, very cool. Just very cool tech that has been discovered about this basically 20 plus game.
Yeah, I mean, the strategy is incredibly old as far as speedrunning goes, but yeah, it's still always cool to see. It's one of the coolest tricks in the game.
It is.
Because this is a boss that is arguably one of the longest in the game, and you just reduce it down to, like, nothing.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of glitchless speedrunning tricks more than others.
Well, you could argue it's a glitch trick because you're abusing a behavior in the game that clearly wasn't intended.
Still.
It's kind of an exploit, at least, at the very least. I would call it a glitch, personally.
Yeah, it is a very thin line between exploit and glitch, so...
Yeah, probably crouch step is also a glitch, and we use that too. You know, for randomizer, there's a couple of checks that we consider easy enough to pull out, tricks that are easy enough to execute. So we might as well just include them, because they save so much time.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks
That's the
like...
big chest right there.
Yeah. It looks like dowsey has decided to bite the bullet and head down into the well.
Yeah, gotta go find that Triforce speed, but he has bombs, so he can do a little, like, well, we know the other bombable area is nothing, but that one might still contain something. There's your Triforce speed, dowsey. And that's just the key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll not be able to get to the sects we wanted to know about, that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I just realized that the other Triforce speeds might actually be in here, by the way, locked behind ZL, or ZL even.
Yeah, it depends on how
deep ZL is, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if it is hidden like behind one of the medallions, sure.
Uh-huh, yeah. Which would be a funny situation for sure, but ZL is definitely pretty deep in the sea. That's that much is undeniable.
I am trying to look in our little city sheet, and imagine if we never find. Imagine if we don't get Lent, but we have to do Deku to get Requiem.
Yeah, that could definitely be it too. That's you know, whatever it is going to be locked behind either Deku or crossing the wasteland, because Ice Cavern is impossible because that needs ZL. So
yeah.
I don't think finding out Triforce speeds there is something that will tilt dowsey. It's, you know, he must have expected it to be here at this point. It's a one-path courage. Couldn't really be anything else at this point. It cannot be in ice because accessing with hovers is not logical.
Yeah.
So ZL cannot be in ice camera.
Yeah.
That's a rule of thumb. That's really impossible. Oh, the piece can be in ice. Yes, yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the piece can be in a lot of places. I was just saying it's very possible that the second piece is also in the bottom of the well. The power could just be bottom of the well as well.
The reason why we're speaking so much about Lullaby is that we know that we need Lullaby for Pyro Castle Fairy, but
yes, exactly.
It could be for other stuff as well, of course.
Yeah, no, definitely ZL is required in a seed, so we know it's gonna be somewhere. Lens. Then I call it.
Yeah, that is And it's unfortunately super sad for Ramond because he still needs to go to forest. At this point, how long is he gonna hold off on that?
Yeah, but we could have crossed ways ages ago. Let's not be too hasty though. There's another big chest right here. It could be that, but
Yeah.
no, that isn't it.
We typically know we don't need that.
we know that isn't it. Yeah. And just to be clear for anyone who tune in later, we know that water temple is foolish. So that tunic, just put it back. Put it back in the
Yeah. Burn it.
Burn it. I mean, you just gotta leave it on the floor to burn something in that temple, right?
Yeah.
But what if toilets?
That we are probably not see that because we need to be both Deku and Yabu on the Ramond side for that.
Yeah. Alright, there's the hammer for dowsey, and Ramon's like, oh man, I should have crossed Wasteland ages ago. That's what he's thinking now.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Ramond, you're probably thinking, okay, magic is a fortress, right? That's what you're thinking now.
Oh,
And that's not exactly wrong.
Being told by the other stuff.
Okay, so let's see. I have on the path to power now Epona's hookshot, Sarah's magic, bomb, hammer, lens. We need to add hookshots. Oh, we have hookshot on it. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then at Zelda would be 8. Whatever is on the crossing, at least.
Also, don't you like it when you have to go to a place to get an item, so that you can go to another place to continue on the pathway where you got the first item?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Because that is what we're seeing on Ramond's side, having to go to good fortress to get your hookshots, to get into forest center to get the magic so you can use your lens to get above the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. It's.
Aww. And look away.
Look away. Don't look, chat. Don't look. I never realized that Bonshu bowling refills your heart. Well,
Indeed it does.
the designers of this game were extremely good at thinking ahead in those kind of situations. Like, yeah, people might hurt themselves playing this game. We should give them a refill of hearts.
Yeah.
Stone of Agony lovers?
I like that glove, that silver gauntlet color.
Oh yeah. Alright then, let's see. It's a dangerous mini game. Yeah, you really gotta wonder who signed off on that one. Like, just imagine, right? The bombshell lady comes up to like some office clerk in Hyrule Castle. She's like, you know, I want to run a game in the market town. And the clerk's like, oh, that's cool. So describe your game to me. Well, I'm going to give children these bombs that automatically move forward and crawl over walls and explode, and I need to hit a target with it. And the clerk's like, oh, that sounds great. Have a great day. Here's your permit. What the hell?
My other theory is that we see how sleepy he is all the time. Maybe he needs some sort of fever dream. But yeah, that does make you wonder. Oh yeah, also Peter would really hate them as well.
Oh yeah, they also use chickens as obstacles. Yeah, that game is highly unethical. Don't worry, the chickens are immune to bombs. They're not bothered.
And yeah, also, when you're able to complete the game, you get the Megaton Hammer.
Yeah.
Which also speaks about, cool, we have trained these children to be like using bombs. Now we're gonna give them a 1-ton hammer to wreck things with.
A 1-ton hammer? Megaton is like 1,000,000 tons, isn't it? That is literally what a megaton is.
That's why I said it was a 1-ton, not ton.
Oh, true. Alright. I would say Ramond is comfortably in the lead in the scene right now.
Well, he did find the curse peach roughly almost an hour actually.
Yeah, but that first piece I don't count for anything. I'm just more looking at like overall completion.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramond. think about it, my friend. Why are we here? What are we looking for in here? Bow. This is really the only thing we could still find in this place. A wanderer bow at that.
It must be that or scale, maybe.
Well, it has to be the slingshot otherwise. But we checked the slingshot target and it was nothing. So I don't think this. The slingshot for Goma, maybe. Which would imply that ZL is on the secretary. We'll see.
Yeah, it would. And honestly, at this point, CL is gonna have to be either there or the Desert Colossus. So
yeah. We still haven't. Okay, so on that path to power, there is a strength which we haven't resolved yet in the path to power itself. But if we're assuming that it is for accessing, let's say that power is in Spirit Temple for a moment, that would add two more to Spirit. That would be 2 more strength. So then we'd be on the path count of 10. But then the ZL will be required for the keys.
You have to remember that there was a slingshot on Crater Bean.
Oh, but that
yeah.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make sense because those are bomber scale locked, right? And Bolero locked as well. So I wouldn't be too worried about those. So wait, no, Hover goes in logic, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I forget at least that trick is actually.
That is one of the tricks that isn't even.
Yeah, then you could get either. So yeah, that could be it. If the slingshot is indeed required for something.
Yeah. Yeah. To answer your question here in chat. We know that DDD is a Wanderer hint, so it is gonna be more of him having Strength 2 than for Spirit instead. If he's following the Silver Gauntlet thing.
Yeah, well, we're finally crossing the wasteland.
Yeah. He was gonna do bomb boost above, but or ground jump above, but accidentally spoke to the girl.
Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that once we cross the wasteland, we either find ZL or we are going to find a Kokiri sword inside of the Spirit Temple.
Yeah. I wonder if Ramond is right now, basically thinking that it is probably magic that is in Force Temple, so I'm gonna do this so I can skip out on that path. I wonder if he's gaming this in that way.
We'll see. Oh yeah, Shannon, it's a really good point. Thank you, Shannon. You're completely right. Yeah, there's nothing in Spirit Temple. That wouldn't add up. Kokiri sword on arch or max. I'm more thinking what those strengths are for, but it could just be that the piece itself is in Spirit Temple. You're completely right. No, I expect to just find ZL in here then, probably.
Yeah.
It's on both paths. That's kind of, we can almost guarantee at this point that the path of wisdom and power, path to power are almost the same up to this point.
Yeah, probably.
Especially since Eponas is on the path to wisdom, as are the bombs and the magic. And the hovers.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot to put that one in. Hovers for crossing the wasteland. We need that too.
Yeah.
That puts me at 11 for power.
That is interesting.
So we need one more item, basically.
We're first gonna check the hint here though. That is for Kokiri again.
Well, we have all the hints at this point, so it had to be that.
Yeah.
We have 10 paths and 1 wanderer. Mirror shield, maybe that could be it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. When I say it puts me at 11 for power, I'm including the 2 strengths that we found. There it is.
There it is, Zelda.
Man, I don't want to say that I have been reading the sea quite well, but I feel like I have been.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's heading in.
Yeah, makes sense. You have strength 2 in their broken path.
And yeah,
so.
also, so one of the first checks on Child side requires both Hookshot and the Stardust Lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, assuming that we need to go into Spirit Temple, that puts me at Epona's Hookshot, Zara's Magic, Bomb, Hammer, Lens, Hover ZL, and 2 Strengths, which would put me at 11. If the Triforce piece is in here, we need 1 more item. That would probably be something like Mirror Shield. But it can't be in here. We would know that. We would have the hints. But we have no Requiem, so we might as well dip in a little bit.
Yeah, we might as well shake the Zelda's Lullaby checks in here.
Yeah, I agree. That ZL is absolutely required. It's almost... It just makes sense if you're looking at all the items we got so far. Yeah. And all the hints.
Yeah, we are fire locked out, so it's not like he's gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah. No keys in this area. Oh, it might be one here. No. Okay, so we need to come back with Requiem. That might be the 12th path.
It might be.
If it's in Spirit Temple, we need Requiem to get in. So that week 12. And now that we have ZL, we can go to Ice Cavern, which I think is where Requiem is probably going to hide out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, rush Ice for Requiem and then get your power from Wisdom. I think that's probably it, is my guess.
But we're gonna visit the first fairy with this seed, but one that might not have it. But yeah,
we can go to... wait, there's another option we have. We can go to Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
That cannot be for... Yeah.
That is the thing that we're talking about for Zelda's Lullaby for every disease.
I know. Yeah. I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, at this point you rush Hyrule Castle for sure. And that's exactly where Ramond is going next. I think Ramond is going to find this Triforce piece pretty soon.
That is gonna be our 12th item.
Yes, that will be a 12th item. So that makes sense. So to scrap the Requiem might be for Wisdom instead. Because we still need, we might need a Mirror Shield as well, and we don't know where that is. That could be a couple of steps before that to get that Mirror Shield.
Yeah, very possible that Wisdom is in Spirit.
Yeah.
At this point.
And okay, I think I know what's going to be on Hyrule Castle. I think it's Kokiri Sword.
Yeah, that is probably a good bet.
No, on my list right now, Epona's Hookshot, Zara's Magic, Bomb, Hammer, Lens, Hover, ZL. That makes 10, but 9. But I also have 2 strengths that I feel might be required, but I don't know now actually.
Yeah.
We'll see. Never mind, chat. I'm not really certain about anything anymore.
So to answer a question there in the chat, the red mail was on Hyrule South Open Grotto. No, it was the bombable grotto in the side south.
Okay, let's see what's on Kokiri's on this cavern. I'm really curious. I'm gonna say Kokiri's Sword. That's really what I'm feeling. You gotta remember, this is for Wisdom. So
at the same time, we did doubt the heading into deep fire.
This is for Wisdom, by the way, so that Requiem could still be it. For power.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stick to that one, I think.
Okay, Brutus or Kokiri Sword. Those are the few items we're looking at here.
Wait, it cannot be Requiem from Ice Cavern. That would make the path too long, I think. Or maybe? It's 23. Oh, no.
Off to the light trial or outside Ground Castle as quickly as you can. Just run.
I wouldn't be surprised. OGC is foolish. It always is. We're getting close, though, to something.
Yeah.
That's 3 strings. No, this adds up. The power is in Ganon Castle.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. This is Wisdom. This is Wisdom.
Oh yeah, it might be.
No, it is. This Hyrule Castle is path to Wisdom. All I have on my path right now is 12. This could still be power, but then it's just hinted differently. Power could definitely be on there.
Oh yeah, that might be true.
This is but then it can be power because that would make no sense. Those strengths would be for something else. We're gonna find something like a letter in there, I think.
What's happening here, what I'm thinking here, is that this was the point. When you get South Lullaby, that is when the 2 power and Wisdom path branch off. One of them, you go to go and get golden gauntlets from higher castle. Other one leads to another the Zelda's lullabies path.
Yeah, this is 3 strengths. That puts us at a path count of 12 for wisdom right now. I'm expecting Rudo's Letter.
Yeah. Rudolph's letter wouldn't make sense here.
Bones and IGC are probably the path. Yeah, as expected, this is nothing.
Yeah, as expected.
Outside Ganon's castle and Wasteland and Triforce Blitz, not even once.
I like that. 15 count without Shadow Temple is fake news. I like that.
Bombs aren't path. So far, it's the only accessible bombs in the game, so I'm not so
Yeah.
convinced on that one.
Yeah, I sort of agree with that.
There can be 2 items in a dungeon that are a path, but only one can be hinted, and it might very well be the bombs.
Yeah. So let's see. To answer that comment in the chat, the 3 strengths has been so far in Death Mountain Trail, Storm Grotto, Forest, Storm Grotto, and then Higher Castle Ferry.
Yeah. Like this by Ramond remembers there's a key here, which he will need in the light trial.
Yeah. Nice heads up play.
Yep, definitely. Okay, so for the wisdom path, I now have bonus hookshot, surf magic, bomb, hammer, lance, hover ZL, 3 strengths, and the next thing was whatever we're gonna find here.
Oh
Wow,
This is Midhouse we were talking about earlier.
this is Ganon's warehouse right here. Long shot. That could be for Morpha.
Yeah.
No, that's nothing.
Oh, first link shot.
No, the other one is I mean, no sense. There's another slingshot already accessible.
Bomb 2 for second.
Magic. That isn't the one we were looking for. And
Bomb 2 for second. Oh, we have one more. Okay. I thought. Bomb 2 maybe for second.
the long shot makes the most sense.
Yeah, it would.
Triforce, please.
Please.
That has to be power, surely.
Yeah, it must be.
Okay, so those are just sharing a path.
Yeah.
The path to power is identical to the path to wisdom, guys.
Yeah.
To this point. And then it means... Surely it must be the long shot then for wisdom.
It must be.
Yeah.
So, Shadow? But then we probably
No,
looking
long
at-
shot from Morpha, I imagine, surely. But then what do we need? Oh, Lax. Someone did mention Lax. I don't know if I'm feeling that one, no chat. That's pretty deep. We're at 13 already.
Yeah.
And we need to clear Spirit too, so we need yeah, Lax, Spirit, we need only Mirror Shield for, and Requiem. I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, personally. I personally don't think so, chap, but...
So where is Ramond thinking of right now? Going?
You can logically deduce that the...
Sungrave.
Sungrave. Yeah, it's Composer's Grave, I think, for song.
No?
Yeah, we haven't checked the song yet, so...
Oh, he's doing dumping first, maybe?
Wait, why are we not doing the Composer? Oh, Dampe, wait, we did this, right? Ramond did this when he got the bombs.
Yeah, that's good. That's true.
We're skipping this. We're not getting the song from Composer's Grave.
Is he that hard on getting Sculptureless? Or
We already know the opponent has to be it. It's Mirrors. Oh, we're heading back into DC. Well, why?
okay, that sort of makes sense. There are a few checks in here that is hard locked behind
ZL.
So yeah, that sort of makes sense.
Yeah, sure, it makes sense. I'm not in love with the play though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like it either.
You don't need strengths to get ZL. Yeah, you raise a good point. But
Yeah, all we know right now is that we needed the strength only for power.
Yeah, strength. Sorry, it's light trial is 12. It's 12. It's not 15. It's not 12 plus 3. Those strengths are included in the power path. It has to be 12.
Yeah. So
I can give you the whole. I can give the whole list right here, chat. It's the bonus, hookshot, stars, magic, bombs, hammer, lens, hover, ZL, strength, strength, strength.
Yeah. As the only, we could see a point where we didn't need a single strength for Blitz. So yeah, this wouldn't make sense. It could be that I need 3 more checks or 6 more checks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those strengths are not required for wisdom right now, as far as we know. Wait, no. What do we need those strengths for at all then in the wisdom path? There's the strength hinted there on the wisdom path.
Yeah, that's true. For High Castle, but that would prove we might only need 1.
You might only need 1. That's true, but there's at least 1 strength from there. We can keep that one, which puts us at 10.
No, I was thinking of something else, but it's probably not that. What I was thinking of was that the magic as well in Ganos Castle, but that would mean that we wouldn't get past Wasteland.
Yeah, exactly. That's the magic form force them, which is not strength locked, to be clear.
Yeah.
We can get that anytime. Strength is required for wisdom. There is a strength on the path to wisdom. It's guaranteed. We know that. The Hyrule Castle hint was strength, and strength was on the path to wisdom. Alright, let's see what's in Composer's Grave. Slingshot is Wanderer. As far as we know, we've never cleared GGG fully. We might be baited by that.
Yeah.
Longshot might just be for Spirit Key logic right now. Requiem is almost certainly going to be required for this in some capacity, right?
Starting to feel like that, yeah.
If it's not on here in the Composer, then maybe it's in. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's an ice cavern, and I think what we need is just to find the bottle.
Yeah.
And then go to Spirit again. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know where the wisdom is.
I am looking forward to the next version of Triforce Blitz where we will be able to ask for spoiler log after the race is concluded.
Longshot plus irons for an unlocked item on Morpha, but Water Temple is foolish. Light Arrow cutscene, maybe. Can we fit that in? I don't think we can. Well, we can if we exclude all of those strengths. So okay, let's say Wisdom is need for Light Arrow cutscene, which is not impossible. Then there's only 1 strength in the path to Wisdom, which is that one from Hyrule Castle. No, that wouldn't make sense. All 3 need to be required if they're all path, surely, right?
Yeah, it would.
Otherwise it cannot be hinted, because it would just be Wanderer, surely. Because you could have gone any of the other one. They're earlier accessible, so that makes sense. All three have to be required. That longshot is required.
Yeah, it is required.
That makes this only thing that makes sense to me right now. So hold on. I'm at 13 now with longshot. That gives us access to Water Temple. We can't do that. We need to get Forest as well, right? For Light Arrow cutscene. Yeah, Water and Forest, which you can both do now.
It's
Spirit.
It's Spirit.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's a long shot for a key logic in Spirit.
Yeah. It can't be Light Arrow cutscene.
No.
Long shot for Spirit key logic? I don't think so.
I don't know, what is that long shot for then?
The only thing I would be thinking about.
Hold on, wait a second. Did Ramond check the back chest in Spirit trial in Light Trial?
He did. There was nothing there.
Okay.
He has one up the Child Spirit. I like that.
Yes, Ramond stream is a bit potato, everyone. Please stand by. Hopefully it fixes itself, but there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah, this might be the first time we see Ramond for restream. But
This is the first time we see both these runners on restream, I'm pretty sure.
I think I've seen Ramond on SC daily in the company so far, but I could be wrong.
At least on the Silver Gauntlet, as far as I know, it's their first showing on restream. Where's the Riddler's letter to put ice on logic? Well, okay, so let's say, okay, hold on though. If it's long shot for Spirit Key logic, I'm at 13 with long shot, okay? I think long shot is required. If we add Riddler's letter and Requiem, I'm at 15. And I think that's a pretty compelling argument.
Yeah, it is a very compelling argument.
We might not find out though. The seed is about to end in 16 minutes, and there's still quite a lot these runners need to do, including finding Ruda's letter, which could be a lot of places right now.
Yeah, it could be nearly everywhere.
Wait, hold on a second. It cannot be Ice Cavern. Wouldn't the Requiem be hinted? Because it's a dungeon?
But we only have so many hints.
Yeah, but one of the overworld hints would have to go for Ice Cavern, so it cannot be Ice Cavern, so scrap Requiem then in Ruda's letter.
Yeah, that's good.
So that isn't it. To beat Spirit Temple, we just need the Mirror Shield, right? Then maybe Kokiri Sword from Light Arrow cutscene?
Is ice hinted?
No, it's not hinted, so it cannot be ice. We have overworld hints to spare, so those would have to be cut out first.
Yeah. So go through everything because that is a giant wall of text that just appeared in the chat. We so far have hinted fire, which we think is lens, forest, which we assume is magic, halberds, and strength we found in the forest. One of them was on power. One of them is on power. One is wisdom. Okay, Rico, we are thinking that was Epona.
It has to be. It has to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the seed makes no sense.
Yeah, we have not seen 10 scouts yet, but the Hyrule Castle, we know is a strength, and that was on the wisdom path. Ganon's Castle, which we thinking is long shot, that was also wisdom path.
I think it's bombs, so to be clear, on Ganon's Castle. I still think it's bombs.
Yeah, might very well be. Fortress, which was hooked up for power. Market, which was hammer for power, and Creator, which was Saria for power. Those are right now the ones we have got hinted.
Why do people keep saying if it's bombs, then it's light, then it's the wisdom piece and light shroud? That's not necessarily true.
Yeah, I can't get that on either.
Oh, I think I think chat's right. It is the long shot. I think I know where the other bombs are. I think there's a wondrous scale in GTG.
That might very well be, yeah.
Well, does that make sense? No, the hammer is yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Wait, no, that makes sense. And hammer. Wait, no, hammer is bomb locked. Fuck.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know anymore. I'll just check the log later. I give up. My brain hurts, and we have another seed to commentate on in half an hour, so I'm just going to start clearing my head out of this one.
Yeah, do that. Let me do the rest of the thinking of this here.
No more thinking. We're just gonna wait for the result.
And yeah, this actually we have not seen this deck in space.
I will say one more thing. If that long shot is indeed path, I think water temple is required. I think it's shoot the sun.
Yeah,
That's long shot locked, isn't it?
it is. Because
Oh, that's a bow.
Look at the bow, though.
So far, a completely unnecessary bow when we're leaving. It's a bow.
The bow does open a few different possibilities of where to go next.
I think shooting the sun as Chad is calling out in agony right now, in collective agony. Chad is calling out for shoot the sun. I completely agree. That long shot really makes not much sense for anything else.
Yeah, it
would have to be Kokiri's sword. I agree with Chad.
That is probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up. Okay, look, I have wisdom. 13 items and with long shot, okay? That's as far as we got right now. If long shot is for Kokiri's sword, and Kokiri's sword gives us Requiem through the song, then that is 15, and that adds up. Because then we have Epona's hook shot, Saria's magic power, hammer, lens, hover, ZL, strength, long shot, Kokiri, Requiem, that's 15.
Yeah. That might be it.
That's what I'm locking in. I'm not thinking about the seat anymore. That's it.
Good. You need your 15 minutes rest after this one for game 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nice cup of tea and sit in the garden while I drink it.
Yeah. I would have loved to join on that one, but I have work.
Oh yeah, you're leaving after this one. I get a different commentator.
Yes. I'm gonna open up the spreadsheet a little bit quickly.
Of course.
You are gonna be joined by...
I know by who, I think. It's, yeah. It's Extreme Psy, I think, who's joining me, right?
Yeah.
Nice, I've commentated with him before. I like commentating with Extreme Psy. Yeah, claim check was nada, and that makes sense. I don't think it matters regardless. I don't think either of these runners will find the wisdom piece in 10 minutes, even if they knew what to do at this point, so... I think it's pretty much a done deal.
Ramond would have to just been doing a ton of thinking for 2 minutes and like, oh right, it could be be shooting the sun.
Yeah. I will just quickly use the toilet. I really need to go pretty badly. I've been trying to hold it up, but it's this. I can't help. I can't do another 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, so looking over, we are talking about Ramond. Dowsey has decided to brace Forest Temple yet again to hope that he gets a break in here. But yeah, Ramond going to the river, it looks like he's looking to rush ice at this point, so yeah. We'll be talking about that, so yeah. Looking at ice. Interesting. Yeah, ice in itself isn't a bad play, to be honest, so... Yeah, at this point, if you're thinking that it is Rudolph's leather, just go ice. Don't bother running around looking for it. Yes, Spirit is side locked, so they need Requiem for that. There's not much else he can check to make it 15.
Yeah, I see we're going to ice, Cameron.
Yeah, it's finally time for rusting ice before the times run out.
Yeah.
Hashtag,
I mean,
hashtag.
I'm not gonna say this is impossible. It could be here. If it's not Requiem that we need, but instead what we need is the long shot to get the Kokiri sword from Shoot the Sun, and then inside of Deku Tree we find the letter, which would give us access to Ice Cavern, which is then where we find our Triforce piece.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ice is the most sensible play in this position right now because that's the only one you can actually finish in time. So yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't hate this play. I think it's pretty good. Skipping the hints, we don't need those anymore.
Yeah. Easier to say. We were either looking for Brutus Leather or Kokiri Sword for the last piece.
Yeah,
Doing the gamble on this absolutely makes sense because
I had the Kiri sword into Widow's Leather Epiphany while I was making a glass of water. Oh, look at a fairy bow right there. What a
oh my
position.
god, that's so ugly.
I like how Dowsey gives it a nice crouch stab just to make his, you know, displeasure known.
Also the fact that that is a bow-lock bow.
It is, yeah. Well, it's bow, Song of Time lock, but yeah. Song of Time, I can almost guarantee you is going to be right here.
We do know where Song of Time is.
Oh, right. Never mind. You're right. And Song of Time itself is bow locked, I'm pretty sure.
We don't know where Song of Time is on Burning Cat.
Yeah.
Which is a whole other big rabbit hole we don't have time for.
Oh, if the sword is indeed on Shoot the Stone, then it's bow locked bow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, another big chest.
Oh, wonderful.
How wonderful. And it's...
The Wonder Forest.
You know, I actually... no, never mind.
To be fair, when you're doing Triforce this, you tend to just wander into forest, so...
Yeah, oh yeah.
So the Wondrous Forest Temple might be a thing.
At least in our minds and hearts. That was not a big chest. If it's not here, then it's almost certainly going to be in this Child Spirit or something.
Yeah.
Or Child Spirit unlocked anyway. For keys.
So, just checking up here. The only two songs we don't know what it is Requiem and Sun. So it's either of those two here.
It can be Requiem, that would be hinted because unless the Triforce piece is in here.
Yeah, unless the Triforce piece here it would have been hinted for Requiem.
I think Dowsey is given up on this seed.
Yeah, looking like it. It is,
He's like-
it is only 420 left, so it makes sense.
Nice. Lace it.
And that's why he's given up so he doesn't accidentally light Forest Temple on fire.
Well, what can Dowsey still do with 4 minutes? To be fair, not much.
Yeah.
I would keep going in Forest just because, though, personally. But you know, Dowsey might also be thinking, you know, I got another game to play soon. I'm gonna get a drink.
And that is also done. The out is doing just stopping and...
Oh, look, he's back. He's back. Maybe he was actually just getting a drink.
I do like these strats we're seeing from Ramond though. I like...
Yeah, I like the bomb strats for this room. There you go.
The hover strats, all of them are good. Oh, nice
yeah.
in that room.
There's a lot of ways to that room. A lot of ways. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's in here. Is this the Triforce piece we're looking for? Kill that wolf.
3 minutes left on the clock.
There's enough time to kill the wolf.
Yeah, no, what's just stating?
And it's small. It's nah. It ain't here.
Doing an angry jump slash.
And this is Slanton. Yeah, it couldn't be Requiem. That confirms our suspicions.
Yeah. Requiem behind in the tree.
Yeah, you gotta shoot that sun.
Yeah, shoot the sun. For Cookie Sword.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We have 2 minutes left at this point.
Yeah.
Four
And
step was the only play you have, really.
yeah.
Can I make Force Temple work, actually? As a 15th map item? I don't think so, because
He's
Yeah.
He's not gonna be here.
no, it's not.
But I can't understand the fact that no, I can't because this was not hinted either.
Yeah, because if it wasn't here, no,
Yeah,
nah, it's too many steps. Too many steps.
Everything, yeah, when it comes to this, he's gonna prioritize dungeons over overworld.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Quote from the sunshot.
All of this shooting the sun pose makes me think about the muffin from AFDF.
Honestly, can we change the you know, there's this little epitaph in front of the place where you do the shoot to something. Here we go, by the way. Here we
Yeah.
go.
We are going there.
But there's an epitaph where you stand on to shoot the sun, and if you read it, there's like a little hint on it. But what if it just said, "What are you gonna do? Shoot me?"
Oh, we need that changed for rando. Okay, keep an eye.
Oh my god, the stream. That is the Kokiri sword.
It is a cookie sword.
I called it.
Yeah, he has 35 seconds to get and go to Deku. He will not have it.
There's no point. But now we know. We don't even need to open the spoiler log for this one. This seed is solved.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, this character song.
Wisdom for Deku.
I mean, 15 minutes. Are we gonna have time for an interview? If there is one, I'm gonna have to ask you to do it on your own because I want to take a break before the next one.
That's totally fine.
All right. I will stay to congratulate the runners though if they come for an interview, but then I'll be gone. Oh, we're doing interview after the race too. All right. Well,
Alright. I don't need to do it. So
you can do the honors of announcing the winner.
yeah, but yeah. Thanks. As you guys have seen there on the little clock there on below the Triforce pieces, there's Ramond was the one who found power first, which means that he is the winner of game 1.
So don't go anywhere. In 15 minutes, we'll be back for game 2. I think Tobias will be here to send us off into our break.
Yeah. So, I want you to, while you're having this break, just wrote down a few questions for the interview after game 2.
Oh, I don't do interview questions. I'm just going to ask them what they thought of the seeds.
Okay.
Although I always do. Hey, Tobias.
On air. That being said, yes, I am here to send you off into the break. I'm not even going to cut stream. Thank you all so much for staying with us. I'm just going to play music for a few minutes until we are set up for game 2. So, we'll see you in a bit. Break time. Thank you all so much for watching this far. And in the meantime, though, before we go into break, one last shout out to every volunteer who made race 1 possible, because we are changing volunteers, mostly. So thank you to our runners, of course, Ramond and Dowsey, who are staying on air for race 2.
They are not getting switched out.
They're not getting switched out. But thank you to our trackers, Prince Sidon, Rafa, and Shannock. Thank you so much to our commentators, Spell and anglhz. Thank you to our race monitor, Ginger Sonny, who is also pulling a double shift. And I think that's just about it. Thank you all for watching so far, and we'll see you in a few.